Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Fortnite tips and tricks video. Now this video is going to be a little bit different, similar but different, because in today's video I got 7 tips to get you guys more solo wins and to make you better at this game. But some of these tips are going to be telling you guys things to do, and some of them are going to be telling you guys things not to do, because I've looked at, what beginner or average players, they seem to make similar mistakes over and over again. So I've written down 7 things that will make you a better player if you do them, or ones that I'll specifically say not to do, and hopefully this video, I think you guys will enjoy it, and I think it will make everyone better players. If you guys could, smack a like on this video. Let's go for 305 likes. That would be amazing. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and not already subscribed. We're over 220,000 subscribers. It's been going absolutely amazing, so I really do appreciate that. And before we get into the tips and tricks, I want to talk about earlier today I uploaded a video, and I announced my Facebook live streams, and the support was insane. So I'm probably just going to leave that video up and change the title, but the support has just been insane. Basically, I'm live streaming over on Facebook, and I announced it, and the stream was awesome. We had like 600 people in there at one point, and everyone was following the Facebook page. And basically why I'm streaming on Facebook is because for YouTube nothing has changed. I'm still going to be doing my normal videos. Everything like that on the YouTube channel is going to be the same. This is just for bonus for people that are interested in watching me play live. Facebook and me have partnered up, and basically Facebook is of course the biggest social media platform, and they're growing a gaming platform over there, and it is actually really cool. And I'll leave the link down in the description to my Facebook page if you guys want to go over there and follow it, because I'm not going to be announcing every time I stream on YouTube. I probably will on Twitter and stuff, but if you guys want to follow the Facebook page, the link will be down in the description. It's facebook.com/greengoblinhd. Now, I have done some giveaways, and I am going to continue to be giving away V-Bucks over there. I'll show proof of the first 2 people that won the giveaways during today's stream. There was Kevin and it was Chris. I sent them both. One of them was a PS4 card. One of them was an Xbox card. Sent them those so they can get some V-Bucks. And basically the giveaways are going to continue over there. And I'm also going to be doing giveaways during the stream, but also ones just picking random people who follow. So we are almost at like 7,000 followers over there, but just the Facebook link is down in the description to facebook.com/greengoblinhd. If you guys go over there and follow the page, like and follow, you'll be entered automatically, because I'm going to be picking random people, and I'll be announcing them probably on YouTube in the future as well, because I have a lot of codes. I bought a lot of codes to give away, so I'm going to be doing that over there, and maybe even some on YouTube in the future. Next thing is why my Facebook page is called Green Goblin HD instead of the Goblin. If you guys don't know, I know a lot of you guys do know, but basically I have another YouTube channel, which was my original channel, which is Green Goblin HD, where I did Call of Duty and have been doing it for years, and this was basically a branch off of that channel with Fortnite, which is a game that I'm obviously loving right now, and basically that's why the page is called that. And I have a new logo sort of to premiere, I guess, on this channel. This is what it's going to be. It's sort of a blend of my Goblin logo, mascot guy, with the Goblin and some Fortnite background. I think it's really cool, so you'll be seeing that on the channel soon. But if you guys want to check out live streams, or you guys just want to win the giveaways, link for that will be in the description. Like and follow. So I just wanted to get that out of the way, because this is an ongoing thing. I'm going to be streaming there like every day or every other day, so I want people to know about it. I'm not going to be blabbering on about this for a long time. It's just when it first starts, I want to talk about that. Now let's get into the tips and tricks today, because we have 7 tips that we need to talk about. First one, okay, some of these are really simple, but it still is nice to refresh them in your brain. The first tip what we have is don't stand still. Never ever stand still unless you're completely enclosed. If you're enclosed or your backs are guarded and stuff like that, then you can stand still. Like as you can see right here, I'm sort of standing pretty still, but I made sure I had, well, I guess my butt was sort of open there, but I had, there was one behind it. So I was completely covered right there. So that's why, and I was also in a fight. Don't stand still to aim down sights at someone. For a millisecond is fine, but don't stand still for more than a couple of seconds. And also when you're walking around or when you're pausing to do stuff, don't stand still unless you have to pop a potion, pop a med kit, and that's why usually you'll make sure you're 100% safe before doing those. Pretty simple tip, but one that I see a lot of more beginner players standing still and hard scoping with a sniper for like 10 minutes and then never getting the shot off, and they get sniped. All right, next tip: cover yourself while peeking in a base late game. Now this is something that was a mistake I see people commonly doing, and it's also a mistake that I've been burned on hundreds of times, okay? So when you're in a base late game and you're trying to peek and fight with someone, especially in solos, this is key for solo wins, you might be engaging with that person, but when you're peeking your base, all your other sides could be exposed, and you can get sniped from someone hard scoping, and that's happened to me many times. Now what you want to do to counteract that, and what I've been doing lately, and it's been getting me, a lot better in the late game, and a lot better wins, is basically I build up, and then on the level that I'm at the top of my base, I build 3 around me, blocking off sort of like blinders, blocking off other sides, and then I only have to worry about what's in front of me. The counter side of that is now that RPGs and grenade launchers can, or even normal grenades, can bounce into my base sort of off the backboard 3-pointers from other people in front of me. So that's the only downside of this. So you have to be quick on the builds to block that. But that's basically the trade-off. You won't be getting sniped from the other angles, which happens so much in solos. It's a major tip that I give you guys right there. Next tip here is don't get greedy for loot. And what I mean by this is loot is super important in this game. But a lot of times I see people who already have, a purple scar, or who have, a load of materials, run across, maybe kill a guy across the map and run all the way across there just to upgrade their purple scar to a gold scar with 2 people alive. Loot is important. But when you're already fully looted, you don't have to really go out of your way and keep checking chests and stuff like that if you're already 100 with bonus heals and stuff in the back burner. Loot is 100% important in this game, and I'm not saying that it's not. What I am saying is in those late game situations when you're fully looted up, don't get greedy and go for the supply drops. Don't get greedy if you need it. If you have a green AR, you bet your ass you better go for those supply drops, because that could contain a scar or a 50 pot or something. But that's a tip I can give you guys with that. Don't get greedy. Everyone loves opening chests. Everyone loves gold scars. Everyone loves supply drops. But we also don't like dying. So that's the tip for that. Next one, look around before you land. The game starts when you drop. Now, this is a really good tip, and the reason why I wrote this one down, basically, is because, I see a lot of people that think the game starts when you hit the ground and get your gun, which is not the case. And this happens for me too. I make this mistake too. Maybe I'm listening to music, talking to a friend, or your mom's yelling at you. Who knows what's going on? But as soon as you drop out of that bus, you need to be aware on where exactly you're going to land, how your landing path that you're going to take in, so you can get to that spot before other people. And then when you get closer to the area, you need to look around. So that's the first step. Get a good landing, get a good trajectory. Second step, you got to look around, see who else is landing near you. Which buildings are they landing at? Third, look on the roofs of houses, buildings, whatever, to look on the exact... You usually want to land where you've got a guaranteed weapon if you can pull off a good landing. And then that's basically it. Then you hit the ground. But the game doesn't start when you hit the ground. The game starts as soon as the game loads in. And I'd say, maybe when the battle bus is going in, you haven't dropped yet. Sure. But as soon as you drop, 100% game on, and make sure you're paying fully attention, because a lot of times you can get burned off the start or miss out on a couple of kills just because of a stupid thing like that. Okay? Next tip, prioritize shields and then health, not a bunch of off-meta guns. This is probably one of the most common mistakes I see beginner players make. It's their inventory will be an assault rifle, a pump shotgun, a tac shotgun, a hunting rifle, a handgun. That will be their inventory. Instead of having, look at the inventory I have right now. A beautiful assault rifle, probably my favorite shotgun in the game, and a beautiful amount of heals. This is important. Of course, always take shields over heals, because a lot of people will carry bandages and they're easier to find off of people, but you do want to prioritize this stuff over a bunch of off-meta weapons. For example, you don't want to have a hand cannon late game. You don't want to have a hunting rifle and a sniper rifle unless you're a godlike sniper on PC or something like that. But you want to make sure you have enough shields, you have enough health and heals to be able to deal with that. And that's what I say as far as prioritizing stuff with that. My next tip here is, as perfect timing too, because it shows off this tip in the gameplay. Don't panic against RPGs. RPGs is something that gets people's blood racing. For me, the grenade launcher is one where, okay, you got a panic build. But RPGs, look at them. They come in fairly slow. There's a certain fire rate that they can do unless they're double RPG, which is unbelievably rare. You'll rarely ever see that happen. You can just build and block these RPGs all day. And he's wasting an RPG bullet and you're wasting 10 materials. I mean, it's a pretty fair trade. Probably a better trade on your part anyway. Don't worry about RPGs unless people are above you. That's the only time where RPGs should be able to get you. And if you are paying attention and you are playing basically smart, I guess you could say, and not panicking, RPGs shouldn't be able to touch you. Usually every time I get hit by an RPG, it's because I panic and I freak out and I build all around and I miss a spot. Don't panic. Stay calm under pressure. Build against RPGs. That's what I'll say for that. And as far as my last tip here to get more solo wins, if you're a console player, Builder Pro is the future, man. It allows you can tell who's building on Standard and who's building on Combat Pro and who's building on Builder Pro as soon as you get into a fight. And if you've wondered why in fights and stuff, a lot of people seem to be more like they're pro, TSM myth builders. It's because of the integration of Builder Pro. Most YouTubers, streamers, good players have switched over to it. Of course, there's still some people that are like world's best Standard builder or Combat Pro builder, but Builder Pro just traditionally and statistically is going to be your best option. And if you don't switch now, you're just going to have more work ahead of you in the future. I definitely think, and I push it so hard because I was one that was reluctant to switch. Well, not really, but I was a little bit. And as soon as I made the switch, I was super hyped about it. So that's what I give you guys for 7 tips, things to do, things not to do to get more solo wins. Thanks for watching. Smack a like if you guys could. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Have a great night, and I'm out. Peace.